These are the absolute struggles of action figure collecting. Number 1, dusting off your figures. These things are absolute magnets for dust, and the more you have, the worse it gets. You may have something that you don't think looks too bad, but then you try taking a photo of it with a flash on, and you see the absolute horror. Number 2, aftermarket prices. This already isn't a very cheap hobby as it is, but when there are figures you really want that are no longer being sold at regular retail prices anymore, then you're going to have a problem. It's especially bad if you get into something after the figures have already come out. For instance, I only recently watched Transformers Beast Wars, and by this time the Kingdom line, which was mostly Beast Wars figures, had come and gone, which means some of them are a bit annoying to get. Is my Lost Light collection missing rung? Yes. Do I want to pay this much for a tiny little figure like that? Absolutely not. Number 3. When you're following a line of figures with the expectation of either collecting them all or just getting a specific character that you want, and then the line just sort of ends before that could happen. I was patiently waiting for a Lightning Collection Quantum Ranger, and that never happened. Thanks, Hasbro. Number 4. Trying your best to explain to your family that these are not just children's toys. Actually, these are highly detailed, articulated action figures with a lot going on them. There are lots of moving parts, and these are actually quite complex sometimes. And finally, losing parts. Lots of figures come with accessories such as extra weapons and bits you can stick onto them. Some of these accessories are just obscenely small, such as this little guy that came with Dark of the Moon Shockwave, I think. This is how big he is next to my hand. If I were to lose this on the floor somewhere, I don't think I'd ever find him ever again. That's why I keep boxes full of parts around, just so I don't lose them. Because I don't always like to pose them on the shelf with all their accessories on, so I like having somewhere to put them where they're safe and organised.